I remember when I was younger, how much I loved to draw. I would grab my pencils and crayons and look at the world in awe, the excitement I had running to show my brother, and then off I was again, drawing this, that, the other. The majesty around me, everything in my sights, the beauty of the world bathed in neon lights, the delights that filled my life for hours on end. Once touched, the white page would then transcend, blossoming from seeds of imagination, promising that they will indeed flourish into creation. I still remember how much fun it was, carefree as could be, running around with a pencil in my hand, drawing whatever I could see. Pages upon pages of doodles and sketches galore. The world was my canvas, wonders around every corner to explore, and yet still, I can't remember the last time I picked up a piece of paper and a pencil. With the purpose of sitting down and making a work of art, the wonder in my eyes had long since torn itself apart. It didn't happen all at once. It never does. But what once devout was dwindled to such a belief of doubt because it doesn't take much. An offhand comment or sly remark, it doesn't take a flamethrower to spark a fuse that is slowly burning away like a flower in a box, surely withering decay, like the serenity of night eclipsed by the bright light of day. Waking up to a world that needs you to grow up. At every turn whispering, you're not good enough, so give up. I guess growing up meant foregoing naive passions. That the path we need to walk down be devoid of distractions. Go to school, study hard, earn those degrees. A well-paying, stable job, only then will you be at ease. From the light cascading through, the path to success long ago revealed. A prophecy waiting to come true. The steps to take forward, already sealed. They told us to reach for the sky. Chase your dreams, jump forth and fly. Don't be afraid to do what you love. Aim high, soar far like an eagle or a dove. Above all else, what matters is what's inside, because this is your life. Only you get to decide. Lies. Maybe they told us all that to keep us from going insane and understanding we have as much control piloting a paper airplane en route to crash as the remains fall to the ground, back to a world where the sane refuse to make a sound. Not because we can't, but because we choose not to. Always time making art when we have better things to do. Where the world moves forward with you along or not, the choice is yours to step on or step off. In case you forgot, there's an onslaught there who wants your spot. So keep moving forward. You have degrees to pursue. Maybe this whole art thing just isn't for you. Some point along the way, we decided to replace our need to create with the comforts of an endless feed, as to satiate by scrolling, and scrolling as mundane as it may seem, still better yet to let someone else's drawings fill up your screen. Because you'll know what they think, a pessimistic supposition that it's all for your vain and narcissistic disposition, the position that there's no desire to hear what you have to say, a pacifier to sit down, shut up, and continue on your way, and so you do. Too afraid to stand up, too afraid others will misconstrue. No time to chase a dream that will never come true. But as the days become months and the years begin to accrue, at some point, it all starts taking a toll on you. Exhausting, compelling you to unplug, thinking that there may be something we're telling a story of, sinking deeper and deeper into the depths of knowing you will never see to fruition the concepts that only you can tell the world, the beauty only you see, like a shining pearl at the bottom of a forgotten sea. And so you dive, grasping to define an idea filled with such potential, just begging to be refined in the palm of your hand. It's a lure right there, only to flutter away into the air. A fleeting reminder that it will never stay. A flashback to a time before the decay, gone in a flash, back to a world with responsibilities piled high, important tasks to get done before the chances pass you by. And so you work, and work. Take a break and work some more. The reward they promised too great to ignore. Set your sights to the finish line, and then make your way. Walk if you can't run, but keep moving forward. Don't stray from the path paved and polished to perfection. A straight line to the success assured at the destination. Determined not to stop, your golden ticket awaits, step by step advancing towards the prosperity it generates. We tell ourselves our naive dreams were the price, to grow up and flourish, well worth the sacrifice. Too tired from the day's work to sit down and create, so we pull up our screens to fixate on someone else's fabrication, the things they have to say. The 15 minutes can turn into hours you won't notice, but it's okay, because you worked hard. You deserve it. Go vent a while. Before you once again observe, the time spent won't make you smile. You hesitate, and remember the wonder you once had in your eyes, the joyous passion you once lived, and you begin to realize the realized spoken was that success relied on forgoing enthusiasm, that taking a rest to do what you love suddenly meant falling into a chasm. After all, it doesn't take long to get up and dance, write a poem, or sing a song. It's so simple, but it took till now to see we don't spend nearly enough time doing the things that truly make us happy. Years passed by, the fascination far gone, and yet still, in front of you lies a piece of paper and a pencil. It didn't happen all at once, it never does, but the imagination long held back flooded what once was a barren and desolate desert neglected long ago, now resurrected an oasis brimming with new seeds to sow, sprout new leaves that grow to explore and quantify the messages and meanings that you want to find. What more am I than my values, thoughts, and views personified? All while some still question planting a flower meant to be left behind. An act of beauty no one will get the chance to see. Some might find it absurd, but you have to love to scream more than you'd love to be heard. That the simple act of making, yeah, that's my muse. I don't care if I get 20 or 20,000 views, because I had fun, and I laughed and smiled all along the way. I can only hope that it too put a smile on your face. What more was out of my hands? You can think it's trash if you want. I prefer to celebrate the arrival of a new renaissance, a belief that the world is a little brighter with your stories spoken. The heading to success does not mean leaving passions broken, that your voice matters. And if there's one more thing I learned, it's that the right to create does not need to be earned. It's yours and mine. It always was and always will be, to spend time doing the things that truly make us happy. This is my voice, the message I hope to instill. So all it takes to start is a piece of paper and a pencil.